Welcome back. So now let's see how to run these tests in different browsers. It's very simple. So this is in Chrome, right? For now I will comment this code by writing hash here and WebDriver dot. If you want to run in Firefox, make sure you select class which have this C. That's it. And you need to give executable path of Firefox specific driver executable file. That's it. And now your complete test will run in Firefox. So Selenium code is independent of what browser you run. So no matter what browser you use, it will still, code is still the same. Okay, you don't have a specific code for Chrome, or you will not have another specific code for Firefox. Same code should work in all the environments. But however, you all know that Internet Explorer have a lot of pains. So that's always there from the time when Selenium is introduced. Sometimes things may not work in IE. So there are a lot of bugs already reported there. But in general, top browsers like Firefox, Chrome, you should see the complete common code everywhere. The only step which you need to change is invocation. You just need to tell to your driver if it is a Chrome or Firefox. That's it. Remaining is all same. Now, how to get Firefox browser executable path? Again, come back to official Selenium web page. So now we need to get Firefox related driver. So scroll down and you have browser section. Earlier we have used this section to download Chrome driver, right? Similarly, now let's focus on Firefox section. As I said, Gecko driver is the name which will be implemented to automate your Firefox browser. To access and download this Firefox related Gecko driver, you just need to go to their official web page, and here is the link. So basically this is a central page, and from that page you will be navigated to different links to download. So here first you have to select on which version of Selenium you are working, and that specific related version Gecko driver you needs to download. So go to Gecko driver releases link here and see what version of Selenium you are in, and for that version you just need to download from this page and then download this 0.26.0, which is the latest release, and it supports all the versions which are greater than 60. So that should be fine. Hit this link and that will help you to download this. Yeah, scroll down. You have Windows 32-bit and Windows 64-bit, and this is for Mac. So select which bit of Windows you have if you are working on Windows. So I have 64, so that I have downloaded this, but I already have that in my machine. And again, that will come in zip format. Extract that zip, and then I took that Gecko driver path and I placed it in my C drive. Okay, when you unzip that folder, you will see this Gecko driver.exe file. Copy that and place it in one location so that you can give the path of that location in your test. That could be anywhere. So Gecko driver is the file. So only change what I can do here is now I still have my file in the same C drive, but instead of Chrome, it's Gecko. That's it. And that's all you need to do if you want to run this test in Firefox browser. So right click, run the demo browser, and see the magic of executing this in Firefox. You see that Firefox browser got invoked and it's landing on again Rahul Shetty Academy, and then it's coming back. It's done. And then you can see that URL is being printed and the title is also being printed if you just want to know if you are getting correct output or not. Okay, and when you see process finished with exit code 0, that means your test passed without any errors. Okay, for now remember this, but when you start looking framework lectures. There we will introduce a new Python testing framework called PyTest. With that PyTest framework, we will write these test cases. We will modify this existing test as per their standard. So when we run through that, then you will have real one test fail or zero test fail. You will see the real concrete information when we introduce that test framework into this. But now it's not required. First of all, let's thoroughly learn Selenium and then go back to that. It's like Java, TestNG and JUnit in Java. Okay, so if you are aware of Java testing frameworks like TestNG, similarly for Python also we have. And when I brought that, you will see test cases pass or fail. But for now, just think that when you say exit code 0, that means your test case is success. Nice. So we have seen how to run our tests in Firefox browser. Now let us very quickly see how to run this in Internet Explorer. I'll comment out that everything is same. Again, WebDriver.ie, select which have a class, and then give the same path of executable. And for IE, come back to their official web page, and here you will find IE driver server in the beginning only. This is not documented at browser section, so make sure you find it in the beginning, and from here you can just go ahead and download either 32-bit or 64-bit based upon your system configuration. So that's it. So once you download, it comes in a zip format, extract it, and let's place this in our code. And you will see one file like this, IE driver server. Okay, you should see something like this. And now you give the path of that to your test. That's all. So in C drive, IE driver server.exe. Okay, and then assign it to driver object. Perfect. Now your test case should run in Internet Explorer, and you need not change anything. Right click, run demo browser, and let's see IE. You see that? And there is another tab here. In that tab, your execution is going on. Failed to navigate. This is usually called, this is why I hate IE. There are a lot of issues with that. Navigate to failed. Basically, navigate method in this Internet Explorer class is inconsistent. I cannot help you on this because if you search in Google, there are a lot of bugs already reported in the current Selenium version. So they all promise that all this will be fixed in upcoming versions. Let's hope on that. Let me run again one more time to see if we have any luck. Okay, so it's not navigating. Yeah, so that's an issue with IE. So I cannot help you anything here, but you have seen that there is no separate code to get title or current URL for Internet Explorers. Please remember that. You will not find anything specific to browser. These are common methods which should work across all the browsers. If it is not showing up, then nothing can be done. And if you just Google, you will find all the IE bugs. I think at least there are 200 plus bugs reported there. Alright, but this is how if you want to work in IE. And our course is completely taught mostly on Chrome, and sometimes I will also show how to run in Firefox. But again, it's nothing like what browser you need. Just concentrate only on the code. There is no point of me showing everything in each browser every time. If you want to see, download the code which I have attached in my lectures and just change the step to Firefox, and that's it. All your tests will run in Firefox. I have done some examples on Firefox as well, and most of them are in Chrome. I am not going on IE because for training purpose, it's not stable, and I cannot confuse you saying that this is not working, because tomorrow Selenium may release another version. In another version, these bugs may get fixed. Okay, so no one knows. They will release versions frequently, and the next version something may break again. All issues will be there in IE only. But Chrome and Firefox, they are perfect and stable. But this is how you can work with IE browser. Alright, so that's pretty much about running tests in different browsers. In our next lecture, let's start with our actual automation of entering some text in edit boxes, clicking on links, buttons. Okay, real interesting automation starts from our next lecture. See you there. Thank you.